the first warm-up in the grand final of A&C Cup number 2. Again, Team Drim featuring wrong team, pardon me. It's just teams aren't sorted yet. So Team Drim with the captain himself from Cupmeister. Also from the same team as him we have Samurai from Cupmeister also. And Sika. I'm not entirely sure what team he's from. We also have Busy from M&M following up with Team Drim. And then in Team Aurel, we have Aurel the man himself, we have Dank, we have CC, and we have Wastel. So two very strong teams in these kind of multi-styles, so to speak. It'll be interesting to see which one of them comes out on top. So the way this will work is that it's a 4v4, going to get as much points as possible. And the team with the most points after all rounds have been driven will win. And there's no draws or anything like that like there is in the ESL Cup modes and things like that. It's just as simple, gather as many points as you can and take it from there. So we'll take a look at the map order. We have 28-02, we have Road Trip, We're All Stardust, Unilogic Storm, Bite, Cherry, More SD Please, and Stockholm. So that's a full dirt map, so we can expect people like Aurel to be doing very well here. And perhaps Wastel as well, very good all-rounder. So we'll sit with Aurel first of all, who is the captain of the team that has not yet lost a round. So Aurel, going to lead by example here, starting us off on the final match of Aliens and Casuals Season 2, and he starts it off in second place. It's a lot of speed going through there, overtakes Busy, up to first place already. Oh, he gets a bit of a bump there, a bit of a slow down, going over there and crashes into the into a little ramp there, so has to fall all the way back, but we'll go to his teammate Aurel, who is chasing down Dank. Both players up in the top two here. Busy and Samurai not far behind. Dank makes a small mistake there. Go back to Dank. Busy trying to catch up, trying to get a bit more speed through there, takes more inside. Busy overtakes Samurai as well, perhaps capitalising on Wastel's small error. Oh, Dank falling very far back there. Drim overtakes. Busy trying to catch up to Wastel here. Samurai wasn't first, makes a mistake. Wastel will take the first round, and followed by Busy, Drim, CC, Dank Raptor, Samurai, Sika, and Aurel. So we'll be equal in the first round. Nice and symmetrical there. 18 points apiece. Round number 2, we'll stick with Busy. In fact, we'll go for the opposite team captain, pardon me. We'll go for Drim. Where is he? There he is. Don't know too much about Drim, I must be honest. Cupmeister, mostly a kind of multi-style ZRT type kind of team. Very good in, as again, mixed kind of tracks. Many of their members playing this tournament actually. You can see why, they're all relatively good. So it's a 2v2 up here at the top. Wastel and Aurel having the advantage over Drim and Samurai though. Oh, Samurai. We've got a bit more speed going through there, but you can see they go for the wiggle, the left to right, so the right to left, pardon me, just to give them as little air time as possible. Samurai goes very inside there, it means he won't get as much exit speed though. Drim trying to catch up, but it looks as if the top two is going to go the way of Aurel's team. Drim taking a lot of speed. Is he going to manage to nip in at the end? Oh, Wastel very close to the edge there. That will be a 1 point advantage to Team Aurel, with Sika dropping down behind Dank. So we'll go 37-35. Game sounds super low, it shouldn't be. If that helps. It's really loud now. So we will go to Dank here for the green team. Speaking of the green team, I believe one of their members perhaps just dropped down. You see that approach that Dank and Drim take, going a bit higher up on that kind of dirt wall to get a bit more speed through it. They have quite a lot of blue players up here though. Wastel, Aurel and Dank with Busy, Drim and Samurai tempting to do battle. Aurel doesn't get as much speed going out there. Look how close these players go to the outside. Samurai takes a bit too much for granted and does crash. Let's go up to the top here. Drim in this 4-man battle here, but he has been claimed by that wall, and now it's only Busy left at the top. He's going for as little airtime as possible. Busy with a very nice ending there. Gets a bit more exit speed with a good angle. He's overtaking Wastel here, I believe, or he's right next to him. Oh, he gets a bit better of a line, Busy, but it means he has a bit less exit speed. Coming through to the ending, will Busy take it? He just misses out by 0.005 of a second. And that will be another 1 point advantage to Team Blue. Tank does eventually finish. So that will be a 4-point gap. 56 for Aurel, 52 for Drim. But this can change on a sixpence, as they used to say here in the UK. I mean, this can change on pretty much anything, any round, any moment. Samurai, though, not the positive change you're looking for. Go to CC here. Sticking with the blue guys. Only 2 blue guys left at the top already. Drim and Busy. Sika and Samurai have already dropped down. Sika looking to get back in it. Trying to overtake CC. Gets a bit more speed. Drops a bit out of a picture. We go back up to Aurel now with Wastel. Wastel has been at the top pretty much every round here. Aurel staying strong though. A little release there just to keep as little airtime as possible. We'll go back to Wastel here. Team Busy have a good section there which allowed them to catch up. Where is Busy? Oh, he's going for it as Busy. He is risking trying to get Wastel here, trying to limit any sort of damage, and he's taking him. Overtakes Wastel with a great manoeuvre there. Great line by Busy. Nice risk, and he gets sniped with the second place though, as he doesn't want to risk it. He doesn't want to go too close, but as a result, that is a big disadvantage for Team Drim there. Sika really not having a good map there, and now it's a 12-point disadvantage. Thank you for the follow, Rexine. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're well. Are you participating in a TMO full speed thing, perhaps? Again, we'll have one warm up, and then we will be going live on Road Trip. This is a bit more of a RPG type track. Check what the world record is in the meantime. A 107.48 by Coco it is. Coco, unfortunately, one of the first teams eliminated, actually. This looks like it'll be at least a lot more interesting. So one of my more liked maps, I must say. No, where's that going a different way? It was the only person I can't see. It's Sika. So I'm going to expect him first time. I've never actually went the other way, just because I don't think it's the natural flow, to be honest. I can never hit that nail slide and it makes me angry. And there we are, so warm up over, and we will go into round number 1 of map number 2, which is Road Trip by Drim, one of the team captains. Sika. Oh, it's a good start there. Doesn't take a lot of the boost. Doesn't get a really good roof hit though. You see a lot of players overtake him, going wide for the grass slide there, and a great release of the grass slide from both Drim and Aurel, showing why they're the captains of their teams. Sika, big mistake. Goes far too wide there and loses a lot of time. Now Samurai and Drim up at the top here for Team Red. Where is Busy though? Where is the backup in the form of the Busy man? See Aurel here and Samurai though. See, no one goes the other way. And no one goes for the side of the CP like I do either. Ooh, CC making a mistake there though. Or someone else. Aurel actually messed up. Samurai looks like he's going to take the win here. Drim dropping down. Well, Samurai. I'm not going to find him in time. Rip. We'll stick with Aurel. And there we go. So Samurai does get first place, but that's going to be a lot of points lost for Team Drim once again. Sika, I don't believe he's got better than 6th in any round so far. Whereas he was the highest qualifying participant, if I remember right. So here we go. Round number 2. Stick with Busy. Busy getting left behind here, going through the grass slide. CC having a bit of trouble, goes a bit too low. And Samurai falls down. Dank Raptor falls behind. Busy goes for a really high jump there. Not going to gain him a lot of ground. And already it's a 3v2 up at the top. Go to Aurel, is fighting with his own teammate Wassel here. Or Wassel, pardon me. Keep calling him Wassel. And Neo slides coming out. Very well done by the players. Sika on a bit of a better round now, but again, more mistakes from the Drim guys. Only Drim himself really running solid here. But there we go, Aurel and Wassel getting first and second. More points down for Team Red here. They're 20 points behind at the moment. Can it become a bit of a walkover here? They are actually, I believe that is 28 points ahead, I think. Oh, and already an early mistake being made. That was by Drim himself. So we've got him in hotkey. He doesn't catch up going through that either. How much speed Wassel has through there though. Samurai doesn't go for the booster and actually clips the ramp there, so it loses a lot of speed. Top 3 at the moment for Team Aurel. Samurai's the only one even close here. The rest are far behind. Drim and Busy all the way at the back here. Dag falls and is overtaken by 2 red players, but damage limitation at best here. Wassel and Aurel again up at the top, making it look easy. Sika once again having issues, unfortunately for him. And we are now over 30 points of a damage. A difference, sorry. Let's watch Sika this time. Let's see what he does. Very inside there. Oh, and he touches. I think that's why he needs to jump so low. Works for him, layers in second. Make that first. A nice jump there from Sika. Is this going to be the return? He doesn't actually go for the smooth landing there. So that means Aurel overtakes him, so perhaps a bit of an error there. This just feels all wrong to me. Ah, see, this guy takes the way I do it. And he fails the end. Again, unfortunate for Team Red, but we'll go back up to Drim, who is chasing down 3 blue members. Wosel, Aurel and Dank securing a top 3. Is it all gone now, or is there still something left in the tank from the Drim guys? Need to pull some amazing tricks out of the bag. You're Viper Fox. You were in Team Aurel, weren't you? That's true, player. I struggle to neon. I think it's right, I think. So We're All Stardust by Michael Gaming. Should be a map more suited to people like Aurel, Dank, CC and Boozy. Being more tech based. To see that Boozy crashes the warm up. Pardon me. I honestly only actually realised when I turned cars on at some point I was actually doing this track wrong the whole time. You actually do it outside pull here, and I was doing it inside pull all the time. The Cupmaster guys showing they're no joke on tech, which I know they aren't. Great turn there from Samurai, but it's only the warm up. How many maps do you see in 3? None of them have been yet. So, I suppose that is a thing. Stockholm and possibly this one. I don't think so, but definitely Stockholm was part of the TA seeding. I don't remember the others. Does it not tell you in the very first tab? But regardless, here we go. Map number 3, round number 1. I'm going to check out Boozy. I want to see what my man from France can do. He is at the back here to start off with. A bit of a turn there, but drifts him maybe a bit too much. See Dank having an awkward line going through there, so we'll move back up nearer the front. See Aurel up here at the top. What kind of gap does Aurel have? 0.2 ahead of nearly 0.3 actually ahead of the closest guy from Team Drim. You have a little group going here, but a little group isn't going to be enough when you've got Wosel and Aurel ahead of you. Or Wosel crashes though. There's a 44 point gap though. And that was a red crash. Sika, I believe it was, but is this a round finally going to go in the way of the Team Red? Will be a draw, basically. World record on this map, for those that are wondering. What the fuck is this map called again? It's a 104.92. Team question marks. So let's watch CC this time from Q. Also French. I think everyone in this final is French apart from Dank, who is Belgian and does speak French, so he still counts as French. Regardless, Samurai off to a good start here. CC tried to get a bit more speed through that, but did go quite wide as a result. Overtaking Sika and Drim though. Wosel a bit too close to the inside. Doesn't get the best angle, and you can see he's going wider as a result. Aurel trying to pull a gap on Samurai here. CC up in 3rd/4th position. Keeping it strong here for Team Blue. Samurai going for as little airtime as he can. CC with a lot of speed. And overtaking Wosel. Getting closer to Samurai here. The gap is closing between CC and the Cupmeister man, and he's going wide. CC overtakes, takes the position. Drim does at least get Wosel, but that is going to be it for this round. Oh, Aurel gets a ramp bug, he recovers though. Team Aurel. That was really close there for him though, but good recovery. And Drim fell all the way back down to the bottom with a crash at the end. But yeah, it's getting a bit further and further away here. They're pulling away our Aurel's team. Let's watch Captain Man again. Team Blue starting well. Red boys at least had a lot of speed going through there. Wosel lost a bit of speed going through that turn, but does recover for a great turn there by Wosel, going for the risk, and it pays off, taking first place. But he goes super wide there, far too wide. Does lose a lot of positions. Although down, I believe it's 7th, but Busy makes a mistake. Busy's story will not be going any further in this round. And Dank as well down at the bottom. So, see here, Drim and Samurai looking good for Team Drim. Sika not too far behind, but Aurel is on the comeback here. What damage can Aurel do? He's all the way up to first in just one corner, and Aurel decimates them in one turn and brings it straight back in their favour. CC overtakes as well, so from a first, second and fifth to the red team went to a third, fourth and fifth. Very, very good performances by CC and Aurel at the end. Very strong by them. And they are now 58 points ahead. So watch Wosel. See if he goes for a little that risk again. That was a very that was one hell of a corner. Yeah, that was a bit harsh, Rexine, but to be honest, it's not really making much of a difference at the moment. So you can see he had problems here, but he went really close here. He does it again and it pays off. Gets him the lead, but and he manages to keep it this time. Samurai maybe went a bit more outside in the entry to that to get a bit more speed, but didn't work out as Wosel and Aurel have left him for dead here. Sika and Samurai, the only red players close enough. Drim's made a mistake. A lot of people have made a mistake. But Aurel is not making any mistakes. CC even overtakes Wastel there. And it's going to be a 1-2-3 for Team Blue. Nearly even an ace if it wasn't for Busy there. Not good enough for Team Drim, must be said. So how much of a gap is that? That is a 72 point gap. That's one hell of a gap to try and take back, but gap is done, and what was that? 3 maps, and there's 5 maps left. So if these are the maps that will work for the Drim guys, then I mean, who knows what can happen. Let's watch Watch. Take us through the warm up on Unilogic Storm. I believe this is by Tricky. Very fast map, it must be said, this one. Very tight as well. Yeah, it was the first time I actually completed the risky finish, and this was today as well. Vibe Fox. Oh, a different line there by Aurel. What the fuck? Oh, that was really confusing. Oh, they risk that, so they do. None of them pulled it off right. So, map number 4. I'm just about to start the halfway mark. Wosel has pretty much been the MVP of this tournament so far. Busy dropping down early. Good start by Wosel, very close to the inside there. Doesn't get the exact even landing, so not perfect, but very strong early on. Drim not letting him go away unchecked though. Very close as Drim actually get more speed throughout that kind of neo turn, so to speak. And Drim's looking to reclaim lost points here. Aurel's crashed, I think. Oh, Wosel goes full speed through there. They go really inside, and Wosel makes it. Drim maybe with a bit more speed, but it's not going to be enough. Wosel takes first, and it will be a 1 point advantage to Team Blue once again. Samurite and Busy making the costly mistakes. As you can see, the rounds are getting a lot closer now. Team Cat, exactly Yoko Kolo. That's what I like to see. So it's CC this time. Drim going really high up there. Good landing by Aurel. Some shoot up through the pack. Oh, mistakes been made though. I'm sure that was a blue player falling down. That would have been dank. So CC goes wide in the entry there. Busy fails it as well. 2v2 up at the top. Aurel and Wosel versus Sika and Drim. Wosel has fell down. Dank is behind. Aurel's up at the top still. This line from Aurel looks much better. Sika makes a big mistake. Another big mistake by Sika. Drim does manage to get the second place, but where is everyone else? Samurite fourth, or fifth, sorry. No, yes, fourth. So again, a 1 point advantage for Team Aurel. Let's watch Dank this time. Started off very well, but looks as if he's having some trouble on this map. Very good start there though, a bit high up, but oh, great landings there from the blue guys. And Dank with a lot of speed going through there along with Aurel and Wosel. Bit awkward going through there for Dank. He does manage to keep hold of it. Busy's made a mistake though. Busy's far behind. Dank also falls down a bit. But we're seeing again, it always seems to be two players for Drim up near the top. See Samurite trying to get close, but two players near the top for Drim, and then nowhere else to be seen. Aurel always gets so much better through there. Sika again makes a mistake going through there, it sounded like. Wosel and Aurel taking the top two positions, and again a 1 point advantage. Well, actually, it would be more than a point, pardon me, but big advantage there for Aurel's team. I think Drim's team have not won one round yet. Possibly one, but definitely not more than two. That's Spec Aurel. I know what he does, he breaks, so to speak, or releases, so he lands a lot sooner. Oh, that was a big mistake there by Sika, I think it was. Was it Sika? Yep, Sika's gone. Wosel is gone. Oh, Aurel went for it there. Aurel crashed though. Is this going to be the round of dreams for Team Drim? It is not going to be, because only Busy and Samurite have not crashed. Where is Drim? Drim is fighting with Aurel. Go back to Aurel just for a second. For player. See, he breaks, lands really early, and gets inside line. Right, Samurite getting the win. Busy looks like he's going to get fourth. Dank and CC. Oh, that was very close. But the round is going to be blue round, I believe. Yep, it's going to be a blue round. CxX once again at the bottom of the pack, but he can certainly do better than this. Just awaiting to see it. So we move on to Bite, which is the only map left which holds a world record from one of the people in this map, which is by Drim, and it is a 57.792. So is this going to be the comeback map? Who knows? 4 maps being played and 4 maps left to play. Let's watch Drim, at least in the warm-up. Bit scrappy from Drim, must be said. Alright, that's how you do it. Lol. And Drim goes outside. And he's going for a sideways finish. Pardon me. Fireman cam free. Okay. Start off with Aurel. Currently far in the lead. 84 points, I believe. Is this going to be the turnaround map for Drim though? Because they're going really wide there. CC fails. Aurel a bit awkward. He will have the speed though. Everyone looks to have the speed. Wosa losing a bit of speed though. Samurai looking good. Dank catches up going through the engine off. Drim leading. Wosa has a lot of speed going through there though. As does Aurel, and they're catching up. They're reeling Drim, and what is happening to Drim's late rounds? They always seem to just completely collapse. And we can see there Aurel nipping into first place. And he takes the round for his team. So, is this going to be a draw round? No, it's not. It's going to be another blue round. Thanks for the follow, Zimmy. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're well. Get a few Americans in here now. If I'm right saying you are Americans, Zimmy. Do apologise if I'm incorrect. Welcome, welcome my folks. Yeah. Team Drim are getting a bit of a tanking here. Getting close to the 100-point mark. No one from Drim really stepping up, to be honest. A mistake there from the team leader. CC as well dropping down. Back to Wosile, who is stepping up for his team, but in this round a bit of issues. Some did this section very well last round, so let's see what he does this time. Oh, he fails it a little bit that time. Dank is certainly not failing it though. Dank looking good. Aurel gets a lot more speed on the downhill though. However, followed by Sika, Drim and Boozy. Well, they managed to keep their positions. That is the question. Oh, Dank went wide there. Oh, Drim with a lot of speed though. Will the round be his? It will. He overtakes going over the magnet part. Is it going to be... No, it's not. It's a draw. Because Samurai got last, unfortunately, for Team Drim. So they do not make any point gain whatsoever. Despite the best efforts. It's been all blue. find CC. Yeah, we'll watch CC this round. Been relatively quiet. A lot of speed going through here though. And you can see he gets straight up through the pack. A lot of speed there from CC. Great job there from him. And he's already up to third. Breaks through there though. Ooh, big mistake from Samurai. Samurai's out of the round. And Aurel and CC are now up at the top, followed by 3 Drim players, but that's not going to matter if they still hold these top 2 positions. CC may be taking a bit too much from that corner there, a bit too long adrift. Aurel makes a mistake though. Where's Dank? Dank in second place at the moment. Will he go overtaken though? He does by Sika, but mistakes made from the rest of the Drim players, which is pretty much the story of this map, this match. No maps have been able to take an advantage on. And Aurel's team dominate once again. 96 points ahead. Complete domination by Aurel's team. I don't think so, player. I don't think so. Samurai already made a mistake. What's Drim here? What can Drim do? This turnaround needs to start now. They need to start winning some big rounds here. Is he falling back? Ooh, that was a mistake being made from one of the blue players though. Not entirely sure who. Aurel up at the top though, followed by Drim and Sika. Where's CC? Where is CC? We don't have a CC. No, we do. Fighting with Drim and Sika. Ooh, Aurel makes a mistake, but Sika as well. A very kind of silly error there, to be honest. And there we go, another blue round. Once again, in the hands of the boys in blue. It must be very hard for the Drim guys, but certainly if they got this far, they should be good enough to see it over the line, but they're just not getting it done at the moment. They really aren't. They're falling apart. And I think this will be very close to, yep, exactly 100 points ahead now. 100 points in 3 maps. Well, sorry, they done it in 5 maps, but 3 maps left to get rid of that. There is an RPG map now, which may favour Drim. Not sure though. The world record in this is by Yaya, formerly of E-Corp, 1:11:57. Oh, you release. Yeah, that's how you do it. You can clearly see the people who don't know how to do it compared to the people who do know how to do it. As Wholesale just goes very far ahead of everyone. I think it's fair to say Wholesale practices quite a lot. That's definitely a Neo slide. This might be cuttings for Drim. I'm calling it. I don't know why I play, because I can hear car sounds. What a solid time there. Half a second behind the world record. So let's check out Wholesale in the first round. See what he can do. So he goes wide at the start, which is what I do. Clearly I'm the best in the world then. Anyway. He starts very far to the right. Doesn't get the best landing this time though. So let's watch the leader battle here. Drim versus Aurel. Who's prepared more on this map? Drim looking good. A bit more scrappy though. Yeah, goes a bit wider there. Gets more speed going through here than Aurel, but in fact, that was a very good approach there from him. Well, I get the slide going through here. And he will, no problem. Maybe a bit of problems initiating it, but he gets through easily enough. Turning a bit right there just to cope with the elevation. Ooh, Drim. Unneeded risk there, it must be said. He is so far ahead, but he pulls it off. That's the main thing, I suppose. And getting a good time there, 113.6. But where's his team? They win a round! The red team win the first round by 1 point. So they get 1 point, well, technically 2 points back, but they get 2 points back, so it's now 98 points of a gap. So, starting off little by little, but you never know, I suppose. A mistake we made earlier from a blue player, I believe that was Dank. Funny as he just said team. Let's check out Drim though. Looking good early on our Team Drim. Lovely flip there, that worked out very well for him. But as you can see, it's all blue. Blue players got off far better from that. Drim on the comeback though. Wosel definitely knows how to do that though. Leaving Aurel for dust. And Drim struggling to keep up. And Drim didn't get the best of the no slide. Aurel overtakes now. Top two. Oh. Little blunder there from Aurel, but Drim just says what you can do, I can do better. That makes an even bigger blunder. And Wosel taking first position, 112.7, only a second again behind the world record. And I've got a Facebook message, do apologise guys. I will shut that down. Shut it down. So another blue round, so they just pretty much eviscerate any sort of progress Drim are going to make there. But let's see. Let's see a good Wosel round. Go wider here. Get more speed. Wosel, big fail though, along with Samurai. Sika as well, so red team really coming off the poor end of that exchange. Drim up here in the lead though. Gets followed by Aurel. Aurel gets the better. No, he doesn't. Big fail from Aurel. He's not going to make it up, but neither does Drim actually. Neither does Boozy or CC. What is happening here? Wosel's going a very weird way. It's not a good round by the players. Wosel's not even past the start yet. This is a strange round. Is the comeback back on? Who knows? Boozy at least up in third place. Is he going to be overtaken by fellow Frenchman CC? It looks like it. And CC takes it. So, drop at the top. Where's everyone else? Dank chasing down Sika. Samurai further behind. Will everyone even finish? Sika gets it. Samurai will get in. Don't know about Wosel. Oh. He's not got long. He won't make it. Oh, just not in time, Wosel. So the round does go to the red guys. That's 2 rounds in one map. They're now 101 points behind. Yeah, that was not the best of rounds, and that was certainly not the best of starts by Boozy or by Samurai. Again, silly mistakes being made by these guys, it must be said. That was lovely there from Aurel, perfect turnaround. Pulling that off consistently now. Definitely knows what he's doing. Always starts off very well, does Aurel, but he always has trouble round about this section. And the chase to get as much speed for this, he sometimes goes a bit too wide. But he's pulled it off well this time. Wosel behind. Wosel's catching up on him though. Oh, Wosel, big mistake though. Needs to respawn. That's a bad respawn to be making. That's a silly mistake as well. Dank very far behind, right beside Samurai though. Boozy even further behind, so Drim look to be out of it in this map at least. But Aurel somehow takes it. Drim, big mistake once again. Does fall down to 4th. Sika getting 2nd though. Where is everyone else? Samurai's at least going to take Dank. Unless Dank can do something here. Samurai going really close to the inside, loses speed but gets the inside line but crashes in the end. Samurai failing, and Boozy this time doesn't finish. A convincing blue round. Definitely not a convincing performance on this map, but they won't need to play it again, so I'm sure they'll be happy about that. And Rexine, this must make you happy. Full speed map. World record by Mudda, I believe. Just double check if this will let me go away. Here we go. Watch me attempt to cast full speed, but I don't know really what's happening. Yeah, Mudda 100.23 is the best. It's quite a nice map though. I enjoy it. The other speed slides there. First of a very long speed slide. You see there's different approaches the players take. Wosel was very outside. Once again. You're taxing. Doesn't look like he's getting the cleanest of speed slides, does Wosel, but he'll not complain if he's up at the top. A nice time there by Aurel. I've got a faster time than that though. Shows maybe these guys haven't practiced this track as much. So, go with Dank this time since Taxon came in. Doing pretty well recently as Dank. Some of them go for a little speed slide going through the right there, but it doesn't seem to be very beneficial. Going very wide here. Should have more speed though. It's a question of balance. You need to balance the line as to how much speed you get from that line. Oh, looks as if Team Blue are having the tough part of it up here. Dank needs to kind of get a bit closer to the front. Oh, but Boozy and Samurai. Samurai actually all the way up at the front, leaving Wosel and Aurel for dead. Oh, big fail there from Dank. CC now trying to chase down the rest of them, but look, oh, Aurel, big mistake. I don't know what the hotkey is for Samurai, but he does take first place. Sika's 3rd, Boozy 4th, and will this finally be good points for Drim? Oh, mistake being made from the captain man. Hello, fellow capmate Flex. welcome. Drim kinda fails quite hard there and does limit any potential points his team can get. Yep, red round, there we go. Still over 100 points behind though. I think it's all but done here. Let's watch Drim, see how he does this. He doesn't go for a speed slide, he just turns to the right very sharply. So this is also an okay way, but I don't think he's actually speed sliding there, if I'm right in saying. Yep, as you can see, his teammates getting further ahead of him, and you can see later on he doesn't have nearly enough speed. So Drim not having, you can see, am I right in saying when it gets really dark, the SD, that's showing that they're just not SDing at all? Because if I'm right in saying here, Drim is not SDing at all, pretty much. You're my resident expert, Rex. Nevertheless though, he finishes in 3rd place and that's what matters. Good round here from the red guys. Pretty much the best round they could have got actually. Another one, exactly player. Maybe only 90 points behind. Yep, 90 points behind. Let's watch. Right, let's watch Samurai. He seems to be doing quite well here. Dang, really silly mistake though. Goes too close to the inside and crashes, meaning he needs to respawn. Samurai looks to be at least at most at home, sorry, in the kind of full speed setting. See what we can do here. It is a speed drift. Speed slide, whatever. He has Aurel in front of him though. Aurel going wide, too wide as Aurel. Crashes into the wall. Samurai did cancel his speed drift though. You see that's perhaps why CC is overtaking. CC though goes really inside there. Not sure if that's the best way. So Samurai and CC battling here. CC very, very much better going through that loop there, so to speak. That little tunnel. Not sure the exact terms for it, but CC looking to take the round, and he does with a 103.3, but it will be a red round again. Yeah, the speed drifts you're going to be seeing out of these people aren't ideal, because I don't think any of them are natural speed players. Aurel going for a wee bit of BM. Where is Dank? He is dead. But getting a bit closer for the red guys, but when it's the second to last map, is it really going to be good enough? Check out Dank here. Also a bit of a multi-styler. See what we can do. Mosel certainly not having a good performance here. Dank falling quite far back early on, but does he get more speed as a result? He definitely doesn't. So Sika and Samurai all the way up at the front here. There's CC, he's the furthest up blue player. But he's not getting any closer. He is getting closer to Sika actually. He's had some sort of blunder, losing a lot of speed and losing positions, but Samurai certainly isn't at the moment. Looking good up at the top. And this will be another round for Team Red. Samurai first, Drim third, Sika fourth, Boozy sixth. That will bring them close, but not close enough, I don't think. Let's take a look. So they are 79 points behind, and they've got one map to do it. Someone do the math for me. If they get first, second, third and fourth in 4 rounds, then can they win? Player, maths, please. Someone maths. This should be more interesting though, because this is the qualifier map, so all of these players should have performed well here. We'll wait here while player compels the maths. 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals 8. Nice player. 10, right. 16 times by 4, which is 64 if I'm right. So no, it's impossible. Yeah, it's 4 rounds. Bit anticlimactic there. Probably should have left that mask till the end, but 63, yes. 65, yes. But let's see how close they'll get. 79 points behind. What damage can they do? I'm going to go actually to CxX here. He had the best qualifier performance, so I'm expecting big things from him in this map. Ooh, a little drift there. I like that. Gets the gear. Stays close to the inside. Up in the lead. But he's followed by a lot of blue players here. Very bad turn there by CxX though. And he is going to lose a lot of places. Has to respawn. And now Dank is up in the lead. Bit of a messy transition going through there though, which will result in Aurel taking the lead. Aurel though jumped a little bit further, so Dank will at least kind of neutralise the speed difference between the two of them. Really far down there is Aurel, but he makes it no problem. Drifts close to the inside to make sure he's got enough angle left. And takes the round. Nice there by Aurel. 59.4, and let's check the record on this one. 58.24 by Hugo 220. So there we are, guys. We've only got a few more rounds left. What was a mistake we made early on? It was lag, I'm not entirely sure. We've got Drim and Aurel fighting here. Two captains. Aurel's certainly been the more superior, it must be said. Performances from Drim have been good, but sporadic, not consistent enough. He's looking good here. Goes for the inside drift. Not getting a lot of speed, but lands on the ramp, the dirt ramp, so... Oh, I've not seen that approach before. Certainly working out for him though. CxX looking to get his nose ahead of Aurel here. Drim going to take the round win though, unless he messes up, which he won't. 59-0. And it will be a draw in this round though, so no points gained for Drim whatsoever, but at least limiting the points gap between the two teams. But it is just too far ahead from Team Aurel. They have been just much superior, it must be said. Duo of Wosel and Aurel early on. CC and Dank coming in later on. Aurel remaining consistent throughout the full thing. Dank made a big mistake though. He's all the way back at the start. It was a red player making a mistake. I believe it was Busy. And it was. CC and Mosel are on the comeback trail. Busy's actually falling behind. Dank, big mistake again by Sika. Drim drops down. Samurai the closest to the top here, and he's not going to be close enough. Samurai actually, sorry, Mosel makes a mistake. And where is Aurel, the winning leader? I'm afraid not, player. I'll look that up for you guys before I end the stream. Aurel going to take the win. Nice time as well, a 58.9, followed by Samurai and CC. Then Drim, Wosile. I'm not even sure if Dank will finish here. At Chad. At Chad, lol. Chad. Who's Chad, player? You two-timing me. So Dank must have made another mistake. So Drim, he wants to go for the world record in the final round. That's what I want to see. Let's go, Drim. Go, if you're going out, go out in style. Bit of a messy landing. Already a 10th behind. They're going to go for it though. I see everyone risking it here. Looking good at the start early on is Sika though. Not great from Drim, messy landing. Sika doesn't look good either. Drim going for it though, but he just takes too much from that dirt ramp there. And he won't be able to get any more. Wosile in second place though. I'm not sure what kind of run Sika's on. Oh, big mistake from Wosile. He is gone. Who's our closest to the top? The two players conveniently we don't have hotkeys for. Busy fails the end, unlucky for him. But that is it, guys. That is GG. That was a good game, and Team Aurel with a dominating performance in this final. So Aliens and Casuals Team Cup number 2 goes to Team Aurel with 618 points, with Team Drim getting second place, 529 points if we run through the order as well. Team Cap, which was my team, managed to take third place, with Team Jerem taking fourth, Team Scrappy taking fifth, Team Hugo taking, what was that, sixth, yep, and Team Bren I believe took 7th, and Team Coco 8th. So let me just check the prize distribution. But there we are, guys. That is the final done and dusted, and GG to Team Aurel.